Okay, I just want to warn you up front. The information you're about to see is sensitive to the CIA. It's training 101. It's completely useless to 99% of humans. And you're going to spend 2 minutes of your life, and it's not going to do any good, and you're going to wish you had that 2 minutes back. But you're still going to watch this because it's interesting.
Here is an intelligence officer disguise tip that is going to sound counterintuitive. I don't know why I was going to say coup, but counterintuitive and probably not what you think. I'm former CIA officer Jason Hanson. I'm the New York Times best-selling author of Spy Secrets that can save your life.
I don't think what he knows is much of a secret anymore. Best-selling books, YouTube influencer. Yeah, he's an open book for the CIA, but I love him.
So what is this disguise tip? Well, what do you hear? You hear about being the gray man, you hear about blending in, which is absolutely true in many, many situations, right? Not drawing a lot of attention to yourself. But however, there are certain situations where you want to go bold with your disguise, and I'll explain what I mean.
I'm glad he made this video because the other day I was thinking, God, I've got to update my disguises. They're just too normal now.
In certain situations, because intelligence officers who may be following you, meaning foreign intelligence officers,
don't you wish your life was so interesting that you had foreign intelligence officers following you?
they're looking for that person to blend in. They're looking for that person who is too perfectly...
I'm sure it's just me, but I'm thinking a foreign intelligence officer working for a foreign government can afford a camera that's not so obvious.
Perfectly walking how everybody else is walking, who looks too normal, who's trying to be hard to normal. So what is my goal? Go bold disguise. That means you're going to do the opposite of what a foreign intelligence officer is looking for. So let's say you think you're being followed. Russia, China, name any country in the world.
Zimbabwe.
Someplace in Europe, doesn't matter what it is. But you believe you're being followed, so you enter a big department store to go out another exit to lose them. And of course, you have a disguise kit on you.
Honey, I'm going to run to the store. Okay, sweetheart, don't forget your disguise kit.
When I say kit, it's not like you're carrying something huge. You may have your briefcase, laptop bag, you may just have baggy clothes and it's stuffed in your pants. But as soon as you enter that department store and you have lost your surveillance
and your mind
for that 10 or 15 seconds, you don a bright orange hat. Or you quickly pull out a t-shirt that is bright yellow. Or maybe it's just a windbreaker that's bright yellow. Now, again, you're thinking to yourself, or thinking like, Jason, that's absolutely crazy because now you don't blend in.
I would make a super bad CIA agent simply because of this. This is how my head works. Go buy 2 large bags of M&Ms. Take all the green ones out and put them in a bowl. Pick one out. Decide that's you and put it back in the bowl. Stir them up. Now find you. Or take that green bowl of M&Ms and put one orange one in, stir it up, and see if you can find the orange one. I don't know, the logic just isn't quite there for me.
Well, again, if you exit this big department store and you know it's an area that's very crowded, maybe it's a tourist area, tourist destination, that foreign intelligence officer is looking for everybody who's trying to blend in.
Thank God foreign intelligence officers can't recognize faces.
They're looking for the guy they were following who was wearing a boring gray t-shirt, who was wearing cargo pants that were tan cargo pants.
Well, this is embarrassing. He just described my entire wardrobe.
Who look like the most average person in the world. So that's what their eyes are fixated. They're staring at everybody who's trying to blend in and boring and gray, and they're ignoring the person who's got the bright orange ball cap, or they're ignoring the person who's got the bright yellow windbreaker.
Not if they watch this video, they're not.
So again, you have to have experience in this, and you have to have your gut feeling when you should do it. You don't.
He's right about this. Practice makes perfect. Every Sunday afternoon, do what me and my wife do. Get your kit together, go to the mall, and we take turns going in and out of the men and women's bathrooms and changing into our disguises and coming out. And then we'll go down the street into another store and then change back in and see if anyone notices. Practice makes perfect. You have to be ready for this.
Always want to do it. But there are certain times in the intelligence world where going bold works. I promise you that. So if you have some disguise items in your car, and I'm not talking about like the goofy mustache that's going to fall off that you wear on Halloween, but if you have, a change of shirt, a change of jacket, if you have maybe some glasses, if you have a hat, also throw some bold items in there. Hopefully you're never followed.
The truth is you could follow me for a month. I wouldn't have a clue. But I do want you to follow me, so smash that subscribe button.
Hopefully you never need it, but there's kind of a spy tip, if you will. For more survival hacks, make sure you subscribe and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you, Jason. Definitely entertaining. Not so much practical, but definitely entertaining.